Hey, welcome back. Just 5 minutes till the end of hour one, but we're going to keep forging through. We're going 2 hours heavy and strong. And in this last segment, the last call of hour one, Marlaina Schiavo joins us again. I want to remind you that today, August 15th, is National Relax Day. So sit back and relax. I'm certainly not going to be celebrating Relax Day, not today, but the day I'm having. And it's also National Lemon Meringue Pie Day, and I love myself a nice Entenmann's lemon meringue pie. But Marlaina, Frank, breaking news you have for us out of Kenya.
Well, yes, and again, I hate to bring this sort of unseemly news to your attention on a holiday as august as National Lemon Meringue Pie Day. However, one regional assembly in Kenya is said to have been temporarily delayed, pardon my saying so, but by a fart. The BBC is reporting that debates about market stalls were happening in the Homa Bay County Assembly before the foul-smelling disruption. And apparently an assembly member told others that, quote, "One of us has polluted the air, and I know who it is." But that other member denied the accusation. The Speaker of this assembly reportedly ordered a break when members were told to take a breather outside. Air fresheners were brought in upon the request of the Speaker, who said, quote, "We cannot continue sitting in an environment that smells bad."
Well,
however, reports also say that the smell soon subsided, and thankfully the session continued.
Well, all I will say to this, Marlaina, and I want to get your take on it, being the satirist you are, but saying the one lawmaker denied it, and I think everybody knows the age-old standard. Whoever denied it supplied it. So that's our culprit right
I thought
there.
it was whoever smelt it dealt it.
You are both
but then
correct.
you come back with the denied it supplied it.
I am the authority on this, apparently, which is why I'm sitting here for some reason.
You get the most authoritative topics, let me tell you.
That's right. And Caterman didn't show up.
You know, I mean, I love the story on the heels of things like Epstein and, Steve King, because it's ridiculous. But
let's stink the place up a little more.
I love that they stopped and let everybody out, because I've been in situations in a gym, in a class, in any kind of fitness class, where someone does that and you can't figure out who it is, and then you can't leave, because if you leave, everyone's going to think it was you.
Well, according to Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez's new Green Deal, one of the things we must cut back on as an American society is cow flatulence.
Oh, yes.
So she's probably quite annoyed about this Kenya instance too, because it's hurting the environment.
Well, so John, this is really no way to celebrate National Lemon Meringue Pie Day. Now, there was a time on this show where there used to be food provided, and that was the lunch part of Liquid Lunch was taken very seriously.
Farts.
Yeah, and now the budget cuts have slowly but surely taken their toll. First they came for Aries, then Rose, then Eliana, now poor Lamont, and now the food. No food, even on National Lemon Meringue Pie Day. I thought for sure.
I should have got one. I
don't like lemon flavored desserts. The only lemon I like is in my vodka and soda, as you well know.
Cheers. That's true.
Fair enough. You have a vodka and soda?
I do.
Oh, you didn't even tell me. I mean, I have all this free liquor here.
I was actually mannerly enough not to bring mine to the table, but
all right. Well, that's what we do on Liquid Lunch. That's one of the when Frankie talks about no food, and we always have liquor.
That's right.
So we have an open door policy, and you don't have to leave it on the side. You could bring it on, but are we done with the farts? No.
Well, that's up to the Kenyan people.
I don't think we ever are, but hey.
That's up to the Kenyan people.
Can we go on to another satirical topic?
Absolutely. Well, it's also National Leather Craft Day. I don't know if you have a desire.
Leathercraft,
I don't even know what leathercraft is.
No one does.
Leathercraft is like those little horse whips that people use, like a leather whip thing with the feathers on the end or something like that.
Too.
You got the rodeo guys, they got the big whips. Those are like leather crafts.
Okay.
So here was something interesting on the Epstein saga that we didn't get to. Apparently, the New York Post reporting today that Epstein owned all sorts of bizarre items,
that's right,
including a pretty bizarre painting of former President Clinton in a blue dress. It's pretty odd, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I think we're going to hear there's a lot more odd things like that, including some leather goods that were probably used in some of these crazy sexual escapades that he was going on about.
But, what about the hall or the wall of eyeballs?
Ooh, a wall of eyeballs.
And then a statue of a dog and a sculpture of its feces next to it. I mean, it
Quite
gets worse as the
the
list goes
story
on.
gets worse and worse, but the show must go on. We will forge forward into hour 2. I want to thank Marlaina Schiavo for leaving her drink off set, but joining us on set. We'll be back right after this.